Hi everyone! Today I want to talk to you about representing division in fraction form. And we are actually going to do that in the context of a word problem. I'm not sure if we have talked about this before, but do you know that a fraction actually has a division symbol inside of it? This fraction bar here can be considered a division symbol. So instead of saying 1/2, we could actually say 1 divided by 2. We are actually going to use the fraction bar in that way today. So let's take a look. Let's look at our word problem. It says if a pet store has 5 cats and they wanted to split 32 ounces of cat food among them, how much food should each cat get? So first and foremost, I need to know, what is the question asking? What is the question asking? Let's see. The question is asking, how much food should each cat get? So I'm going to write down here, and it's actually how many ounces, right? How many ounces should each cat get? Now, what information am I going to use? Well, the two numbers that are in my problem are 5 cats, and 32 ounces. So I'm going to write that 5 cats, 32 ounces. Now, the next step is I have to form a plan. Now, very clearly in this problem, I noticed a clue word. The clue word was split, and that's very consistent with division. Split actually indicates that I need to divide in my problem solving when I'm trying to find the answer to this problem. So my plan is that I'm going to divide. Now, I seem to have run out of room, so I'm actually going to go over here to a new piece of paper, and this is where I'm going to do my fourth step, which is solve. So I know that the information that I'm going to use is 5 cats and 32 ounces, and I'm going to split or divide them. Of course, I know that I have to begin with my bigger number. And remember, today I am representing division in fraction form. So I'm going to write a fraction. 32 over 5, or 32/5. Now, this could be the answer to my question. My question is, how many ounces should each cat get? This is the answer to our question, but it sounds a little funny when we say it. Listen, how many ounces should each cat get? Each cat should get 32/5 ounces of cat food. Does that sound right to you? 32/5 ounces is a little difficult for me to picture when it comes to cans of cat food. So we have to do what we normally do when we have an improper fraction. We are going to have to divide in order to make it into a mixed number. So we want a mixed number. And like I said, in order to make an improper fraction into a mixed number, we are going to have to use this fraction bar to divide. Let me show you what that problem looks like when we divide. We're going to set it up like this. 5 divided by 32. I'm sorry, 32 divided by 5. Now, let's solve. How many times can 5 go into 3? Let's see. Oh, Can I split this into 5 pieces? No, I cannot. I'm going to have to bring along a friend. That means I'm going to have to divide the entire 32 by 5. How many times does 5 go into 32 without going over? 5 goes into 32 6 times. Let's continue dividing. 6 times 5 is 30. 32 minus 30 is 2. And so I have my answer. But that doesn't look like the mixed number format that we need. Here's what we do in order to get this division answer, this division quotient, into mixed number form. First, we're going to take our whole number and we're going to put it as the whole number in our mixed number. Then we're going to take the remainder and we're going to put that in the numerator. Then we're going to take the denominator and we're going to put that as the denominator. There we go. Now we have our mixed number, 6 2/5 ounces. So let's ask our question again. How much cat food should each cat get? And the answer to our question would be 6 2/5 ounces. That definitely sounds way better than 32/5 ounces, right? There you go. So that's how we represent a fraction, a division problem in fraction form. Let's do another problem. Take a look at this one. A store has 23 liters of liquid cheese. This is not a problem that I made up. I ran across it and I just knew I had to use it because liquid cheese is hard to pass up. Can you imagine 23 liters of liquid cheese? Oh my goodness. I don't even know what you would do with that. But anyway, let's keep going. If they wanted to use it all over the course of 8 days, how much should they use each day? So I'm going to go through the steps of problem solving pretty quickly. First step, what's the question asking? They're asking, how much should they use each day? Second step, what information are we going to use? We're going to use 23 liters and 8 days. Third step, what is the plan? Well, when I talk about splitting 23 liters of liquid cheese over the course of 8 days, I'm sharing equally. And that's an indicator that I'm going to divide. And so as a result, I'm going to take my two numbers and I'm going to represent my division problem as a fraction. It's going to look like this. 23 liters of liquid cheese divided by 8. Only this is not a good answer to my question. When I ask how much cheese should they use each day, the answer should be 23/8 liters. That sounds all wrong. I need a mixed number to help me visualize how much liquid cheese I need to use each day. And of course, that means that I have to take my improper fraction and convert it into a mixed number. So I truly have to use this fraction bar as division again. So I'm going to set up my division problem down here. How many times can 8 go into 23? That's right, 2 times. 2 times 8 is 16. And 23 minus 16 is 7. There we go. Had to think about that for a minute. All right, now here's my answer to remainder 7. However, that is not a good answer to my question. How much should they use each day to remainder 7? No, that doesn't sound right. We still need to make this into a mixed number. So remember what we're going to do. We're going to take our unit and we're going to use it as our whole number in our mixed number. Next, we're going to take the remainder and we're going to put that as our numerator. And last, we're going to take the denominator and make it our denominator. There we go. So let's try this one. How much liquid cheese should they use each day? They should use 2 7/8 ounces. Don't forget that unit. All right, now, don't you go using all that liquid cheese in one place. I can imagine it would give you quite a stomach ache. Go ahead, check out the links that I shared with you as far as practice problems are concerned, and I'll see you guys next time.